Hi, my name is Dean Portinga, and we had our own weekly TV show some 20 years ago, and they're still right on in terms of what Spiritual Insights is all about. So I would like to share with one of the episodes with you today.
Welcome to Life Principles, a series on spirituality by Dr. Dean Portinga, exploring the life principles of sacred writings and how they relate to our lives today. Dr. Portinga holds doctorates in theology and clinical psychology and has spent a lifetime in discovering and sharing the principles found common in most sacred writings and religious philosophies in order to enable us to better understand ourselves.
Of life principles, and in this particular series we're talking about leadership development, executive development as spiritual development. And a few months ago, we had the privilege of visiting with Dr. Peter Vail, who was the Dean of the School of Business at George Washington University and is now on the faculty. And he's written a paper called Executive Development as Spiritual Development. And it's such an excellent paper that we've taken the opportunity of summarizing it and are using that as the basis for the discussion as it relates to life principles, as it relates to sacred writings throughout the ages. And we feel so fortunate to have such a prestigious group of leaders with us for this session. And I would like to just open it up for a discussion, and if each of you would just kind of tell us as you let it unfold whatever you'd like to talk about in this area, who you are possibly and what you do, and then we'll just see where that leads. So Linda, would you like to start?
Sure, you bet, Dean, thanks. I'm Linda Wing, and I'm the Human Resource Director of Data Card Equipment, which is a 350 individual manufacturing arm of Data Card Corporation. What struck me when you were talking, Dean, was this being in touch with the deeper things in life. It's clear to me that the most successful leaders are really tapped into what's going on inside their own personal value system. Those leaders that seem to operate more on an external basis, more in tune with what's going on politically in their environment rather than what's going on internally, seem to have a much more difficult time to in gathering trust or in leading the envisioning and leading the organization in some new directions. The unfortunate part is that I think from early on in our educational processes, and Lee probably can speak to this as a member of the Waldorf School, we aren't taught a lot about spirituality and inner peace and inner harmony early on in our educational processes. And so for the average person, it isn't perfectly evident that they're in trouble. And so they're on this path of external materialism, or you can probably think of 100 different labels for it, but all essentially marching to this external world. And if we could somehow change that and get them more focused inside, and that's what the executive group has done for me personally and for a number of the people that I've managed to encourage to come to the program, they come away so much healthier and so much cleaner and so much more clarity and vision and personal vision that they're able to get their lives together and really do a lot more, not only for themselves, but also for the corporation.